Welcome to a journey of the heart and soul where we unfold the extraordinary narrative of trust and divine guidance. In a world full of noise and distraction, it's easy to feel lost, as if we're adrift on a vast ocean without a compass. But what if I told you that, even amidst the chaos, there exists an unwavering force guiding you towards your true path? Imagine leaning into a faith so profound that every worry begins to dissipate and the whispers of doubt are replaced by the gentle assurance of divine love. Join us as we explore the inspiring message that God will always lead you exactly where you need to be and when you need to be there. Together, we will uncover the beauty in surrendering to His guidance, the power of faith in overcoming life's obstacles, and the miraculous ways in which our journeys intertwine. Allow the light of hope to illuminate your path as we dive deep into the heart of trusting God's plan for your life. Because sometimes the greatest adventure is learning to follow where the heart leads. Are you ready to embark on this transformative journey? Let's begin. Letting go can be one of the hardest lessons we face in life. It feels as if we are relinquishing control over our destiny, placing our trust in an invisible force. Yet it's precisely in our surrender that we find the most profound freedom. Think about it. When you finally let go of those burdens weighing you down, it's as if you've shed a skin that no longer serves you. The universe conspires to align your heart's desire with your life's purpose, but only if you allow it. Take a deep breath and release your grip. God's plan is unfolding before you, even if the path seems tangled and obscure. When you yield, you'll begin to notice signs, small miracles appearing where you once saw obstacles, gentle nudges steering you towards opportunities that seem divinely timed. What if every moment in your life was a step in a grand dance choreographed by the divine? Life's timing is not our own, often bewildering and frustrating, but it is always precise. You might feel stuck in the waiting phase, yearning for something more, but every pause serves a purpose. Reflect on past experiences when you thought you were ready, only to discover later that those moments weren't your time after all. Perhaps what you needed most was to grow, to learn, or to heal. Embrace the stillness. God's timing may be working on a plan far bigger than what you can perceive. When you look back, you'll find that every twist, every delay, was the preparation for what you were truly meant to receive. Stepping into the unknown can be daunting. It feels like standing at the edge of a vast ocean, the roaring waves threatening to engulf you. But what if that ocean is not something to fear, but a gateway to new horizon? God loves you fiercely, and trust in His plan opens the door to transformative experiences. When you embrace uncertainty, you're giving permission for miracles to manifest. Life becomes an adventurous quest, rich with lessons and love. The unknown can lead to friendships that enrich your soul and opportunities that ignite your passion. It is there that you may find your true calling waiting patiently, hidden behind the veil of fear. Faith is a powerful force that can guide us through life's tumultuous seas. It's that flicker of light in the dark tunnel, reminding you of your strength when everything feels overwhelming. When you put your trust in God, you're not just believing in Him. You're believing in yourself, in your journey, and in the tapestry of life being woven around you. Each strand is filled with purpose and possibility. Every experience contributed is meaningful. Even in the moments when you feel lost, let faith be your anchor. Hold it close and allow it to remind you that you are an integral part of a greater plan. Acceptance is often difficult, especially when faced with unanticipated obstacles. You may wonder why things aren't going as you hoped, but each challenge carries a lesson meant to elevate your spirit. Allow yourself to feel the sadness or disappointment, but don't let it hold you captive. Acceptance isn't about giving up. It's about recognizing that every detour can lead us to hidden blessings. God's perspective is far broader than ours, and through acceptance, we can discover grace amid the struggle. Embrace the path laid out for you, no matter how winding it may be, for in that embrace lies the chance to grow and thrive. In the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to drown out that gentle whisper guiding you towards your purpose. Take time to cultivate silence, be it through prayer, meditation, or simply sitting in stillness. Your inner voice, often drowned out by the chaos, serves as a divine GPS, leading you toward the experiences you need most. Tune in to those subtle nudges and gut feelings. They're not mere coincidences. God communicates through feelings, insights, and the subtle shifts in our environment. When you begin to listen, you'll find that you're not merely wandering. You are being led on an exhilarating journey of discovery. Life is seldom a straight path. It twists and turns, throwing curveballs when we least expect it. However, amidst the storms and struggles, perseverance becomes a beacon of hope. It reminds us that even in the darkest nights, dawn is just a moment away. When the road ahead seems treacherous, remember that every step you take is a testament to your resilience and faith. God is crafting your story with deliberate care, and each moment of perseverance paves the way for a brighter tomorrow. Embrace every trial as an opportunity to grow stronger, to build the character necessary for the next chapter of your life's narrative. We often overlook the importance of community in our journey, yet it plays an invaluable role in God's plan. The people who enter our lives, friends, family, mentors, are woven into the fabric of our existence for a reason. They are mirrors reflecting back our lessons and strengths, helping us navigate through the waves. In these relationships, we find the courage to share our fears and joys, to uplift one another when the weight of the world becomes too heavy. Embrace the gift of togetherness. Lean on each other and witness how God works through connection. When you lift others, you too shall be lifted. Grace is a gentle force that sweeps into our lives, often unannounced but always welcome. It shows up in moments of kindness from strangers, unexpected opportunities, and the profound beauty of a sunset that basks in the aftermath of a storm. Grace is God's reminder that even in our worst moments, we are still worthy of love and redemption. When you experience grace, acknowledge it as a nudge from the divine, reinforcing that you are on the right path. Trust in that grace and allow it to light your way, even when shadows loom large in your heart. Doubt can be an insidious companion, weaving its way into our thoughts and clouding our judgment. It whispers tales of inadequacy, stifling our spirit and making us question our worthiness. Yet, even in doubt, there exists an opportunity for growth and revelation. When you experience these moments of uncertainty, turn inward. Ask God for clarity and strength to overcome the doubts that seem insurmountable. Remember, moments of vulnerability often replace doubt with faith, and through it, we can emerge even stronger and more resilient than before. Let doubt be a teacher guiding you toward deeper connections with your faith. The journey with God is ultimately a journey to find yourself. It's about uncovering the layers that disguise your true essence and embracing the authentic voice that speaks within. As we let God lead us, we are given the tools to confront our fears, to face our insecurities, and to unveil the strengths we never knew we possessed. This self-discovery isn't always comfortable. It may demand that we let go of long-held beliefs that no longer serve us. Yet, it is a journey worth undertaking. God's path will reveal the beauty of who you are, enabling you to shine brightly for others in their journey. Fear can be a powerful motivator, but it can just as quickly become a paralyzing force that keeps us from moving forward. Faith, on the other hand, invites serenity into our hearts, granting us the courage to step into the unknown. This peace that comes from trusting God reminds us that our journey is not to be navigated alone. Allow faith to wash over you, dispelling the clouds of fear and uncertainty. Picture each step you take filled with hope and assurance. With every forward movement, you are embracing the path that has been laid out for you. In our desire to appear strong, we often forget the inherent power of vulnerability. It is in our moments of weakness that God's strength can seep through. Instead of shying away from what makes us feel exposed, let's lean into vulnerability. By sharing our struggles and hardships, we open the door for others to connect with us. This shared humanity creates bonds that are unbreakable, fostering a community that thrives on mutual growth and support. Embrace your vulnerability as a sacred space, for it is here that you can encounter the divine more intimately and where God leads you toward healing and restoration. As we traverse the intricacies of life, there's immense power in taking the time to reflect on our experiences. When we pause and turn inward, we can witness God's handiwork in our lives more clearly. Reflection unveils patterns of growth, highlighting moments where we may have been lost, but then found our way again. It's in these still moments that clarity emerges, revealing the breadcrumbs that guided us to where we are today. As you reflect, jot down these experiences and the lessons gleaned from them. Recognize the divine wisdom that has been present all along, and let gratitude fill your heart. With each active reflection, you reaffirm your journey as not just random events, but as stepping stones on a beautifully orchestrated path. Throughout the ages, countless believers have turned to the promises of God in moments of uncertainty. These promises are anchors in life's tempestuous seas, offering comfort when we feel adrift. They remind us that we are not alone, that we are held in an eternal embrace filled with love and grace. Open your heart to these reassurances found in sacred texts and the wisdom shared by others. Allow them to cradle your fears and doubts, replacing them with a gentle courage that emboldens you to move forward. Embracing God's promises doesn't mean life will be devoid of challenges. Rather, it means that through faith, you can navigate those challenges with an unwavering spirit. Every life has a purpose, a unique calling that beckons each of us forward. Many individuals wander through life searching for meaning, often overlooking the subtle hints and nudges that God places along the way. As you open your heart and mind to being led, you may begin to uncover what truly resonates with your soul. Be patient with yourself. Discovering your purpose is a journey in itself. Engage with your passions, listen to your inner voice, and examine the activities that ignite your spirit. Explore the path of service, for in giving to others you may find your own calling waiting in the wings, ready to embrace you fully. Life's journey is not always marked by joy. It also encompasses loss and grief. In these times, the comforting promise of God's guidance can feel distant. Yet, even in sorrow, God walks beside you, bearing your pain and holding your heart tenderly. Allow yourself to grieve, to feel the weight of what has been lost, but also seek the glimmers of hope that can be found in the smallest moments, a sunset that reminds you of shared memories, a laugh that brings warmth to your heart. In the midst of grief, you may discover a deeper understanding of love, one that transcends physical presence and connects us to the divine. By toiling through grief, you create space for healing and transformation, revealing the strength you didn't know you possessed. Faith is not static, it's a living, breathing energy that calls us to action. Each step taken in faith acts as a seed sown into the world, creating ripples that extend far beyond our immediate surroundings. When you act in faith, whether that means sharing your story, helping a friend in need, or pursuing a dream, you contribute to a greater narrative, one filled with love and intentionality. Cultivate those seeds of faith with daily acts of kindness and grace, and watch as they blossom into something beautiful, touching the lives of others in profound ways. It is through these actions that God's love is made manifest, nourishing both our spirits and the spirits of those around us. We often underestimate the power of community in our spiritual journeys. Encounters with others, discussing faith, sharing experiences, and even facing challenges together can illuminate the path ahead. Community serves as a mirror, reflecting the divine light that exists within us all. When you surround yourself with those who uplift and support you, you create an environment ripe for growth and encouragement. Seek out gatherings, whether they be in churches, support groups, or casual meetups, where you can express your struggles, share your victories, and simply feel known. Allow the strength of community to bolster your faith and remind you that you're part of something much greater. Adversity has an extraordinary way of sculpting our character, often seen as the most profound teacher in our lives. When faced with challenges, it's easy to feel abandoned or lost. Yet, remember that God uses these moments to shape us, inviting us to rise above our circumstances. Each hardship presents an opportunity to develop resilience, to embrace empathy, and to deepen our understanding of the human experience. When you look back upon these experiences, you may find that they were formative moments, ones that helped you grow into the person you are destined to be. Embrace adversity as a catalyst for transformation and trust that it is all part of God's perfect plan. Listen closely. Your heart often knows what it desires long before your mind catches up. Cultivating a connection with your heart is vital in discerning the path God wishes for you. In the hustle of everyday life, it's easy to drown out that precious voice, pushing aside your true desires in favor of expectations. Yet, when you take the time to be quiet and truly listen, you often uncover profound truths about your spirit and your yearning. Follow these whispers. They may lead you down paths you never imagined, yet they are often the exact direction that aligns with your purpose. Embrace the call of your heart as a divine invitation, leading you precisely where you are meant to go. Establishing a daily practice of faith can anchor you amid life's uncertainties. Whether it's through prayer, meditation, journaling, or reading scripture, creating sacred rituals allows you to reconnect with God regularly. Cultivating these practices doesn't have to be elaborate. It can simply be moments of gratitude or quiet reflection throughout your day. Each time you consciously choose to nurture your spiritual life, you deepen your understanding and connection with the divine. These consistent practices become your refuge, a space to seek guidance and a sanctuary where you can listen for God's gentle nudges. With every commitment made towards understanding and integrating faith, you are paving the way for deeper clarity and purpose. Forgiveness is a powerful tool on your journey, both for yourself and for others. When you hold on to anger or resentment, it becomes a heavy burden that clouds your spirit. Yet the act of forgiveness liberates you, allowing you to step into the light of God's grace. It's not always easy. The wounds may run deep and the process may take time. But as you work to release pain and embrace forgiveness, you'll discover healing and a profound sense of peace. View each act of forgiveness as an invitation to let go of what no longer serves you, creating space for love and joy to flourish in your heart once more. When you allow God to lead you, you will often find yourself compelled to give back, to share your gifts and blessings with others in need. This cycle of generosity is divine in nature, serving to enrich not only the lives of those you touch, but also your own spirit. Whether it's volunteering your time, sharing your talents, or providing support to those who are struggling, giving becomes a reflection of divine love in action. Each small act of kindness contributes to a larger tapestry of hope and compassion, reminding us all that we are connected. In truly embracing the joy of giving, you are not only fulfilling God's call, but igniting a spark in your own heart, one that reminds you of the goodness that exists in the world. Your journey is unlike anyone else's, carefully crafted and uniquely designed by God. It's tempting to compare ourselves to others, measuring our worth against their achievements. However, each life path has a rhythm and purpose that can only be understood when walking it. Embrace your individuality. It is a beautiful gift. The twists and turns you've encountered are essential for your growth, preparing you for what lies ahead. Celebrate your victories no matter how small, and honor the lessons learned from your challenges. Trust that you are on the right path, and that every experience contributes to a magnificently diverse tapestry of humanity. God has equipped you with everything you need to flourish, so trust in your journey wholeheartedly. In our fast-paced world, patience is often overlooked, yet it is one of the most profound gifts we can cultivate in our lives. When we wait for God's timing, we open ourselves to growth and transformation. It's easy to feel disheartened when situations do not unfold as we wish, but remember that patience fosters resilience. Each moment of waiting becomes a lesson in trust, reinforcing the belief that everything happens for a reason. Embrace patience as a practice. Allow it to wash over you during trying times. It serves as a reminder that you are in the hands of a loving God who sees the bigger picture. Throughout this endeavor, you will discover divine blessings waiting just around the corner. Hope is a luminous light that guides us through the darkest days of our lives. It is an assurance that no matter how daunting the circumstances, there is always a path forward. When despair begins to cloud your heart, turn your gaze toward the glimmers of hope that exist within and around you. Reflect on moments when hope has carried you through difficulties and let it remind you of what is possible. Hope is not merely wishful thinking. It is the belief in an unfolding divine narrative that holds the promise of better days ahead. As you navigate life, let hope illuminate your path, empowering you to face whatever lies ahead with courage and grace. Now is the time to embrace this journey. It is a call to action that reverberates through the chambers of your heart. Take a moment and visualize where you are now in your life, what dreams and aspirations linger quietly in your soul. Commit to following the lead of God, to trust in His unique timing, and to have faith that every step is part of His grand design. This journey is not just about the destination. It's about the experiences, the people, and the lessons learned along the way. So stand tall, take that first step, and move forward with purpose and passion, knowing that you are being guided every inch of the way. In conclusion, life is a beautiful paradox of surrendering and receiving, of trusting and discovering. As you navigate your journey, remember that God is always leading you exactly where you need to be and exactly when you need to be there. All it takes is a heart open to guidance, an openness to the lessons that unfold, and a willingness to embrace the journey ahead. It is the sweetest dance filled with joy, hope, and revelations that await you at every turn. Allow the divine to lead you and trust that you are on your way to a life overflowing with purpose, love, and abundance. Embrace the mystery, for in that mystery lies the essence of a truly remarkable life, crafted by a loving hand that knows you better than you know yourself.